Welcome, everyone, to today's virtual policy forum, Building Racial Equity into the Drug Development System, Clinical Trials, Access, and Affordability. My name is Murray Ross, and I'm Vice President with Kaiser Permanente and Director of the Kaiser Permanente Institute for Health Policy. Before we get started, I want to review a few housekeeping items. Towards the end of our chat with each of our guest speakers, we'll take questions from the audience, so feel free to submit questions via the Ask Question box at the bottom of your screens at any point. We will also include questions participants submitted in advance of the event, and thank you to everyone who did so. If you experience difficulties, please submit a question to the host. This event is being recorded, and the video will be made available on the Institute for Health Policy's website in the next few weeks. That's kpihp.org. And we encourage participants and speakers to continue the conversation on social media by tagging @kpihp. This forum is the second in a series in which we examine structural racism in drug development and access to medicines, from initial investment in pharmaceutical research all the way through drug affordability. We held the first forum in December and featured speakers working to address racism and racial disparities in public, private, and charitable funding to build equity in what gets funded and who gets funded. And if you want to view that event, please visit our website again at kpihp.org. Today, we hope to answer some of the most burning public health and bioethical issues relating to drug development and access to medicines. We welcome Harriet Washington, an award-winning author and bioethicist, who will discuss structural racism in clinical research and what might be missing in the national dialogue. Also, Dr. Felucio Fakaridi, CEO of Cardiovascular Solutions of Central Mississippi, who will discuss systemic barriers that prevent patients of color from accessing evidence-based care. We have a few goals for this conversation. First and foremost, we want you to come out of this event with new perspectives on issues in the national dialogue. Second, we want to lay out practical solutions. Many questions may sound philosophical, but we need to find an actionable path forward. Finally, our goal with this series is to highlight long-standing structural inequities in drug development and care delivery, not isolated one-off factors, and how they have adversely affected people of color. This means acting at the individual, organizational, and systems level. To repeat an excellent quote that I think I presented at the last forum from Angela Glover Blackwell, "You as an individual in this society may not carry personal racism, but that does not keep the system from operating in a racist way."